let's find out why Deepika's styling in Piku is a masterclass in workwear. Her styling in the movie redefined Indian office wear in its own way. It was real, it was relatable, nothing over the top, just everyday looks done smartly. Piku's wardrobe is what happens when a Delhi girl grows up in a Bengali home. So her style is a combination of both Delhi ki practicality and Bengal ka culture. You'll spot her in kurtis and jeans, mandarin collared kurtas, wide-legged palazzos and printed scarves. The Delhi touch was brought by the simple t-shirts layered with denims or checked shirts with denims. और फिर आते हैं Bengali accents, scarves with kantha work, accessories like Chandbali jhumkis, handloom silk saris and the signature bindis. Piku is a very relatable character of a modern Indian woman juggling between her professional and personal life. एक तरफ उसकी जॉब है, घर की responsibilities, and the hardest to deal with उसके father के tantrums. A multitasking woman like her will always go for something hassle-free, comfy, that doesn't restrict movement. Also, she's an architect and carries around sketches, and there's a lot on her plate. So she often carries 2 bags, yet it looks stylish. There are some androgynous elements too, like these rolled up sleeves with tabs, collared kurtas, since she is the man of the house. These mandarin collars and shirt collars also give her kurta a more formal look. Piku के पास अपने लिए इतना time नहीं है. Hence, messy buns, natural waves and minimal makeup. When she's dressed for an occasion, her makeup is heavy on the eyes. Remember her in this scene? With these Chand Bali earrings, a bindi and lots of kajal. Also, this black and maroon combo keeps coming back throughout the film. And it's not a coincidence. It was a deliberate choice. It's the director Shujit Sarkar's favorite color combination. He is also a Bengali and costume designer Veera Kapoor included it intentionally throughout the film. The colors also added to the storyline. The general palette decided for Piku was not ultra feminine. It was more mature and muted with whites, blacks, maroons, blues or sometimes even a faded pink. अब जब पीकू कैलकाटा जाती है and she starts spending time with Irfan's character, even her clothes lighten up. Prints आते हैं, bindis become more colorful, colors थोड़े relaxed हो जाते हैं. A subtle shift but so well done. If you ask me, मुझे जो look सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है वो ये वाला है. A maroon and black striped handloom sari with a gold border. So much Bengal in one sari, but it still looks very urban chic. Simple yet powerful. Kudos to the costume designer for this look. लेकिन पीकू की skinny jeans को skip करेंगे. They're just not in fashion anymore. And of course, the most popular look, जिसका शायद आप सब wait कर रहे थे. This black and white outfit with a dash of red. A panelled kurti teamed with a breezy pair of cropped palazzos. Let's decode this outfit and find out why it was so loved. What is so special about this outfit? The outfit is in classic colors, black and white, with just a little bit of red. It's subtle but elevates the whole look. The black panel in the kurta within the white makes the frame look longer and leaner. The cropped palazzos give it a contemporary edge. ये सलवार से कम बल्कि हैं और leggings से ज़्यादा structured. And visually, the shorter length of the pants helps balance the length of the kurta. I know it's just a scarf hanging from her bag, but trust me, it's quietly doing its job by adding movement and layering. The tan tote bag and mojeries give a break from the outfit's general color palette. And since it's not too matchy-matchy, it gives a more effortless look. While the mojeries added a desi touch, पर इस लुक में urban touch add किया oversized sunglasses और leather bag ने.